Now in this problem, the divisible by conditions, they are for same symbol. Number of a's in x divisible by 2, number of a's in x not divisible by 3. Also 3 is not multiple of 2. So in this case, for number of states in minimal DFA, we take LCM of 2 and 3. So we require 6 states in minimal DFA. Now here we have drawn the DFA, but we haven't marked final states. So here number of a's is 0, it is divisible by 2, it is divisible by 3 also. Condition is not divisible by 3, so this is non-final state. Here number of a's is 1, then 2, so this is final state. Here number of a's is 3, divisible by 3, condition is not divisible by 3, so this is non-final state. Here for 4, divisible by 2, not divisible by 3, so this is final state. 5, non-final state. And we come back here. There is no condition for number of b's, so at every state we have added self loop for b. So the answer is 6. So in this problem, the divisible by condition is for different symbols. Number of a's in W divisible by 6, number of b's in W divisible by 8. So if the divisible by condition is on different symbols, we have to take multiplication. So the minimum number of states will be 6 into 8, that is 48. Correct option is option D. Now solving this problem is not difficult, but someone may get confused while reading lengthier statements given in the option. So first thing, observe the DFA, there are 2 final states. Second thing, if you read the options once, then they are talking about whether number of x is even or odd, number of y is even or odd. Now here we will see one possible trick to read the lengthier statements. So if you read lengthier statement and they have even, either and or, then divide the statement at these places, at either and or. So all strings of x and y which have either, one possibility is even number of x, odd number of y, even number of x, odd number of y, or odd number of x, even number of y. Odd number of x, even number of y. This is regarding option D. Now similarly, if you break the statement of option B, then for option B, even number of x, even number of y, or odd number of x and odd number of y. Now we will check each option and we will see whether the option is correct or not correct. Now for option A, all strings of x and y. Now if we consider string xy, so string xy, this string is not accepted. Option A is not correct. Option B is this part. Now if we consider string xyy, it has odd number of x and even number of y. String xyy, it is accepted, and this part, this type of string does not fit in either of these two descriptions. So option B is not correct. Odd number of x, even number of y, we don't have that combination anywhere in option B. Option C says all strings of x and y which have equal number of x and y. If we consider xyy, it is accepted and it does not have equal number of x and y, but still it is accepted. So option C is also not correct. Option D is correct option. String xyy, it has odd number of x, even number of y. If we consider yxx, it has even number of x and odd number of y. So these two types of strings are accepted. There are two final states. Option D is correct answer. Now this question is easy, but you should take care of two things. First, you have to confirm how many final states are there. Here there is only one final state. And second thing is, you have to read question carefully. You have to check you have to look after the sequence. So first they ask about 1 and then they ask about 0. So number of ones, they are divisible by 3, 1, 1, 1, and number of zeros, they are divisible by 2, 0, 0. So number of ones are divisible by 3, number of zeros are divisible by 2. Correct option is option A. By mistake, you should not mark option D as the correct answer. Option A is correct answer.